Monkey D. Luffy, the fearless captain of the Straw Hat Pirates, has faced countless powerful enemies on his journey to become Pirate King. Each victory has solidified his reputation as one of the most unstoppable forces on the seas, proving time and time again that nothing can stand in his way. 10. Luffy destroys Bellamy in a single punch, episode 151. In Mocktown Bellamy, a pirate with a bounty of 55 million berries arrogantly mocked Luffy's dreams of finding the One Piece. Confident in his speed and his spring devil fruit powers, Bellamy bounced around at blinding speeds, trying to humiliate Luffy. However, Luffy remained calm and stood his ground. As Bellamy charged in for the final blow, Luffy delivered a single, devastating punch that knocked Bellamy unconscious and left the crowd in shock. 9. Luffy defeats Alvida, episode 1. In his very first battle, Luffy faced Alvida, the ruthless leader of the Alvida Pirates, known for her massive iron mace and intimidation tactics. Alvida, confident that no one could withstand her strength, attacked Luffy with full force. However, Luffy's rubber body rendered her attacks useless, much to her surprise. Without hesitation, Luffy countered with his Gomu Gomu no pistol, delivering a punch so powerful it sent Alvida flying and knocked her out cold. 8. Gear 2 overwhelms Blueno, episode 273. During the intense Enies Lobby arc, Luffy and his crew fought against the powerful agents of Cypher Paul 9, CP9, to rescue Nico Robin. Blueno, a skilled fighter with the Dordor fruit powers, initially seemed untouchable, effortlessly evading Luffy's attacks. But Luffy shocked everyone by revealing Gear 2 for the first time, a technique that vastly increased his speed and power by pumping blood through his body at an accelerated rate. Moving faster than Blueno could react, Luffy unleashed a relentless barrage of attacks, ending the fight with a devastating jet bazooka. 7. Luffy crushes Hody Jones with Red Hawk, episode 565. In the Fishman Island arc, Hody Jones, empowered by energy steroids, sought to conquer the island through hatred and violence. His enhanced strength made him a fearsome adversary, especially underwater where fishmen have a natural advantage. However, Luffy's 2 years of intense training had prepared him for such opponents. Even underwater, Luffy demonstrated his mastery of haki and resilience. When the battle moved to the giant ship Noah, Luffy unleashed his Red Hawk attack, a flaming punch imbued with haki that sent Hody crashing across the battlefield. 6. Luffy defeats Crocodile. Episode 126 Crocodile, one of the 7 warlords of the sea and a Logia-type devil fruit user, had already defeated Luffy twice in their encounters during the Arabasta arc. Crocodile's sand fruit powers allowed him to turn into sand and unleash devastating attacks. However, Luffy, refusing to give up, found a way to counter Crocodile's abilities by using water to solidify his form. Despite suffering severe injuries, Luffy persevered through the grueling battle. In their final clash, Luffy delivered a series of powerful punches that smashed Crocodile into the ground, ending his reign over Arabasta and saving the kingdom from destruction. 5. Luffy defies God Enel, episode 192. In Scipioea, Luffy faced Enel, the self-proclaimed god who wielded the Rumble fruit, granting him control over lightning. Enel's powers were so overwhelming that he could destroy entire islands with ease, and he saw himself as invincible. However, Luffy, due to his rubber body, was completely immune to Enel's lightning attacks, shocking the so-called god. The battle culminated at the Golden Bell Tower, where Enel prepared his final attack to destroy Scipioea. Undeterred, Luffy climbed the tower and delivered a powerful strike that smashed Enel into the Golden Bell, ringing it for all of Scipioea to hear. 4th Gear 4, Tankman vs. Cracker, episode 806. During the Whole Cake Island arc, Luffy faced Charlotte Cracker, one of Big Mom's sweet commanders, whose biscuit soldiers overwhelmed him with their endless attacks. Cracker's ability to generate durable biscuit warriors seemed impossible to overcome, but Luffy turned the tide by eating the soldiers to replenish his strength. As Cracker prepared a final strike, Luffy activated his Gear 4, Tankman form, inflating his body to an enormous size. When Cracker attacked, his blow was absorbed, and Luffy countered with a massive cannonball attack that sent Cracker flying far into the distance. 3. Luffy vs. Katakuri, Gear 4, Snakeman Episode 8, 170. Luffy's fight against Katakuri, Big Mom's strongest commander, was one of the most intense and respectful battles in One Piece. Katakuri's observation haki allowed him to predict Luffy's every move, making him nearly unbeatable. Determined to surpass his limits, Luffy unveiled Gear 4, Snakeman, a form that enhanced his speed and attack unpredictability. The battle pushed both fighters to their limits, with Luffy enduring tremendous punishment. 2. Luffy overcomes Rob Lucci with Gear 3, Episode 304. The Enies Lobby arc climaxed in Luffy's showdown with Rob Lucci, the strongest CP9 agent and a master of the Rokushiki combat techniques. After exhausting his Gear 2, Luffy activated Gear 3, inflating his limbs to the size and power of a giant. Lucci, despite his overwhelming strength, couldn't withstand Luffy's Gomu Gomu no Gigant pistol, which smashed him into a Buster Call ship with devastating force. 1. Luffy defeats Kaido with Gear 5. Episode 1076 in the epic Wano arc, Luffy faced Kaido, the King of the Beasts, in a battle that pushed him beyond his limits. After suffering multiple defeats, Luffy awakened his Devil Fruit's true potential, transforming into Gear 5 and embodying the mythical sun god Nika. With his newfound powers, Luffy gained cartoonish abilities that defied reality itself, turning the tide of battle. Laughing and full of joy, Luffy delivered a final, earth-shattering blow that shattered Kaido's flame dragon form and sent him crashing into the depths.